you doing? It's Dawn, the anti-chef, in Dawn's Empty Kitchen, and we are doing this video old school today because my computer is being used for something else, so I can't run the two cameras. I have to go buy memory cards. So this one is out altogether, this one's on, and I got my handy dandy cell phone here ready to go. And today we are making elevated beans on toast. It's going to be really wild. We're going to make beans on toast with traditional. If I can reach it. We use the last of my homemade bread. Yeah, it's still good. Okay, we're going to use the last of my homemade bread for our toast. We've got a can of beans here. And what I've got here in this bowl, you can't see it, but in 2 seconds you will. Okay, there we go. What I've got here in this bowl is a small piece, a little square of Hamberger. Okay, and it's just de-thawed. I just grabbed it out of the fridge, so that's that. And since I have the overhead shot, I might as well go. We got garlic here that's got to be chopped up. We have an onion that has to be chopped up. We have 1 egg back there. Okay, and we got our spices. Which this is Italian spice. This should be garlic powder. Yeah, garlic powder. And I'll bring them up close so you can see them. Basil leaves, because my fresh basil is kind of all out right now, and I'm all out of dill too, fresh dill. And this is parsley flakes, so that's just going to add a little green to it. And okay, that's the overhead, so I don't need that anymore. And let's turn that off. And so that's what I'm doing that's everything I need except for the thing that's still in the fridge, which is the Philo dough, and it's staying there till I need it. And we're just going to use about 4 sheets of Philo dough, and we're going to elevate this. So I don't know if I'll cut this out or not, but so I'm going to be a little messy here because I'm going to be quick. So I'm going to try and be a little quick anyway. So I may be a wee bit messy and a wee bit uncaring about waste. Damn it. Yeah. Okay, there goes the whole layer. Screw it. Screw it. There goes the whole layer of onion. Okay. At least that gets rid of all of the shell, you know? Okay, and there's half an onion. I don't know if I'm going to use that half because it's a rather on the buy, which is the horizontal, about halfway through. Make sure it's even. Try and keep it steady. There we go. Maybe one more. That's a very dangerous cut because I wasn't holding it right. And I'm going to curl my fingers around, and I'm going to come from the first. So I'm going to take some salt here, and I'm just going to pre-salt my onion so that the oxygen doesn't turn it all yucky, for lack of a better word. Okay, now I'm going to do my garlic. Just make my mess pile over here. And this is just one, come on. Holy cow, strong garlic. There we go. Okay, just a matter of the way I was trying to do it. Okay. Speed is not my friend. I mean, I don't really think quickly. I don't. grabbed quickly and in the bowl so I don't lose all my flavor on the board. So again, we're just going to chop it quickly and thinly, as thin as we can, into small slices. And it will break up in the mix as we mix, and that's good. Again, don't use the front of the knife, but try to. You guys talk about onions making you cry. For me, it's not onions, it's garlic. Garlic burns my eyes like crazy. Onions don't make me cry at all, but garlic, oh yeah, every time. Okay, so that's that. So now I'm going to go ahead and I'm just cooking for myself today. I don't have any guests or anything, so I'm going to go ahead and I washed my hands before I started, so I'm not going to worry about cross-contamination or anything like that. So I'm not going to be as careful as I usually am on these videos, but because I'm just cooking for myself and only myself, so that's good. There we go. Okay, so we got the onion in there. We got the 1/2 cup of panko or crumbs, okay, to go in there. We got the garlic, which you saw with a little bit of basil. Okay, I don't know if I can get the damn thing open. There we go. There we go, and a little bit of garlic powder, because I like a nice garlic flavor. Okay. So there's our mix, all ready to be mixed up. Our egg, our spices, our panko, our onions, and our garlic. So, I know this is my vegetable cutting board, but I'm going to be replacing it very soon, probably in the next week or so. So I'm going to go ahead and put some meat on it for now, because I need something to hold meatballs for about 10 minutes. So, until you get them all made, and then I can throw them in the pan, the cast iron pan that's on the stove right now. We're going to have to turn it up. It's on low. Just to get it hot and get the oil that's in it. I got about 3 tablespoons of olive oil in the pan on the stove. So, make nice little meatloaf balls. So basically meatballs. This one and the last one are a little small. I'm going to try for a little bigger. Yeah, I'm definitely going to try for a little bigger. It means they're going to cook unevenly, but that's okay. They get cooked twice because we cook them in the frying pan first to make sure the meat is cooked, and then we let them cool, and then we wrap them in the Philo dough and cook them again in the oven. So, we're going to be sure that everything is going to be cooked, big or small. So I'm adding a little bit of pressure as I roll these because I want them tight. And I don't want them to crack. Now, if you roll your meatballs too loose, when you boil them, or if you fry them, or if you cook them in the oven, if you make them too loose, they're going to crack. You got to put a little bit of pressure in the center of your hand while you're rolling. So a little push down, a little push up at the same time. It's actually good for the biceps because I can feel it in my biceps. So get everything, get it all the bigger pieces of onion are falling out, but that's okay. I don't mind if the bigger pieces of onion fall out, because I want this to cook evenly. Okay, so I'm holding, maybe if I held it underneath like that, yeah, there we go. Okay, so I got the camera on the board with the meatballs, and we're just gonna put them in a frying pan here. It's already, we're gonna have to turn this up. But we're going counterclockwise, because we are the anti-chef. We go opposite of Gordon Ramsay. And we go counterclockwise around the edge, so we know which ones to turn first. And those are too close. So there. So now you just hold this and get myself a spatula. And yeah, we're just gonna turn them into the center. So that they're, push them against the edge, so both edges, bottom and the, and push it against the edge. Like I said, these don't have to be perfect right now, because that one's already been turned, because they're going in the oven afterwards. So that's going to cook the inside of them. There we go. That one was easy. You can do the same with this one. Yeah, look at that. Okay. Okay. Oh, we're getting some nice color on these. There we go. Now you can do this with butter too if you prefer butter. I'm using olive oil. Some people have a preference. Okay. Now I'm going to let these sit in here for another 3 minutes, and then I'm going to turn it off and pull them out and let them rest on the board, and let them cool off a bit. And then we'll continue from there, okay? Okay. Hey everybody, how you doing? I'm back. As you can see, I got an upper camera. I put my phone up there. My other camera's just hanging here. But this is so you can see what I'm doing. And that one's so you can see me. And I got the mic recording on the computer, because I can't do it the way I normally do this, because I'm in the middle of doing some Sims videos on my computer, and that requires me to have my webcam on, and OBS only can understand 2 cameras at a time. So for me to do the Batman challenge, and the Hunger Games challenge, and to do my cooking show, I need 3 cameras working, and I can't have 3 cameras working. So I have to have 2 cameras working, which means, oh, I thought this was wider. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's folded. Okay, well, I don't know if that one has paper on it or not, but that's the outside, so I'm willing to give up a sheet or 2. Okay, so from here we want 1, 2, 3 sheets. And 3 sheets is more than enough for now. It's gonna split all up on me. It's so thin, the slightest little movement splits it. So what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and See, remember what I was telling you about this table mat? It is fucking awesome. See, this is a very, very sharp knife, as you can see. And, okay. So, we have 1, 2, and 3. And we're going to take our meatball, put it in the center, wrap it up, pull it up, pull it up, pull it up, and we're going to twist. And you know what? I forgot. I'll be right back. I forgot an egg. So I'm just going to beat an egg. I'm just going to beat an egg. Get it nice and mixed. Now you can separate this and just use the egg yolk if you want, but I want the holding power of the white, the stickiness of the white, so I'm going to use the whole egg. But you can use just the yolk if you are confident about your Philo folding, which I am not. Okay? So there's our egg. We're going to refold our top. I'm going to try and twist it around and twist it this way, I guess. Twist it and fold it and twist it. And then I'm going to dip it just to hold it in place. And there's one. Okay, I may not show all these, but dipping in the egg, corner, egg, corner, fold it over, there we go. Yeah, I've got like 3 or 4 pieces of Philo dough here. Actually, I got more than that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 pieces of Philo dough. See how thin this stuff is? It's crazy, crazy thin. So, very, very careful. So, I'm going to put the egg to hold it. And I'm just going to dip it. 3. And the rest are a lot thicker. So, there we go. So, okay, we're going to come up this way over top. And then we'll put some egg. And this way over top. And put a lot more egg. And come over this way. Over top. Put a lot more egg. And double dip that one. And then bring this one over top. Put some more egg to hold it. And then we're going to squish it all under the edges. And give it a dip. And then give it a wipe. Okay, so that's the Philo dough wrapped part of our olive oil. As you can see, just a little bit of olive oil with onion and garlic in it. Okay, and we're going to put our wrapped meatballs here. Yeah, that's where it started getting thicker. That one, you can feel it. It's heavy. It's not all going to cook evenly, but it's Philo dough. It doesn't matter. I mean, you can eat it raw. It's 8:49 p.m. right now. And I've had this bread sitting, basically soaking in the olive oil that I cooked the, that's not as brown as I'd like, but it's not bad because it's just going underneath. That's your nice toasty part. Now I'm going to put a little bit of Himalayan salt and what am I doing? And a little bit, oh, better put that in my hand first because you don't want too much. And I believe that's the garlic powder. Yeah, garlic powder. Okay, I'm gonna season from up here so it goes all over the plate, not just on the bread. Okay. All right, good. All right. Now I'm just gonna take them right out of the can. I'm not gonna heat them up. I'm not gonna dirty another pot. I'm just. You see that? Okay. So if you want to dress this up a little bit, you can use the raw phyllo dough and just make shapes or swans or whatever you want. The stuff that's still wrapped, I'm going to keep this for another 2 days. Hopefully use it. If not, and we're just going to pour our beans right onto our toast that has been sitting in the hot oil from the meatballs. So that's regular beans on toast right there, but we're going to elevate it. We're going to chef it up a little bit. And I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of this phyllo dough that I know doesn't have paper on it because I don't know about the big piece, but I know this doesn't. And fold it up. And then just cut it real small. Turn it the other way. And just take a little bit of that and just sprinkle it over top. Just to add some color. Okay. And because I like raw onion and I don't want to waste this one, I am going to take a little bit of raw onion and I'm going to add it to my beans as well. Notice I have my hand in the claw. I have my fingers turned in so that I'm not going to take off my fingernail or take off a piece of my finger. Okay. And I just want a little bit of that, but I want the smaller pieces, so I'm going to mix it all up like this. Okay. And then I'm just going to take it and sprinkle it on top of the beans. Just like that. And finally we need some green, so I'm going to use our Italian style spices. Add some smell and some color to our beans. Wow, that's got some strong smell to it, boy, I'll tell you. And just some color, some green all over. So, we'll see in the next part where I get it out of the oven and in about 15 minutes, and I'm not going to sit around and wait for that. I'm not going to make you guys sit around and wait for that. I'll do it. I'll be back. So yeah, as you can see, they look pretty good, don't they? So we're going to put our plate more in the center. There we go. And we're I'm just going to start putting our meatballs in the corners. I don't know if you guys can hear that crunch. Does that ever look good? I mean, yum yum, and you should smell it. It just smells amazing. Okay, might have room for one more. And we got an extra one. I'll leave there in case company shows up. So, I am going to try and attempt to cut one of these open. Might still be a little too hot to keep it in one piece, but I'm going to try. Yeah, it's a little hot. But there is our, see the steam? So, it's guaranteed that it's cooked. Yeah, and these were only in the oven for like 10 minutes at 400. So, I want to get some beans on that. Get some beans on it to cool it off. And a little chives and spices and Philo. Okay, well, I'm going to try this. Maybe a little too big. It's too big. Okay, cut that in half. Okay, so I got a quarter of a meatball, a few beans, a few more beans on it. I made a special sauce just for this. I didn't put it on, but I will now. This is a good squirt of ketchup, a good squirt of Frank's Red Hot sauce, quarter teaspoon of dry mustard, and a little bit of vinegar. Okay. And that's our finished dish. See if we can move it into the center here. No. Looks better on the angle. That, excuse my dirty shirt, that's our finished dish. So, enjoy guys, hope you try it. Take care, there's an important message right after this, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Hey, I hope you liked the video, and like, subscribe, and share. And remember, if you really like us, we got our Patreon below. One last thing I'd like to say is you have value, you have worth, and you deserve a place in this world. So find that one thing that's going to get you out of bed in the morning and do it. And don't let anybody tell you any different either. Hey, I'm Don the Anti-Chef, and I'm pulling for you. All right, take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.